We just got our control of the characters back again after waking up in the prison and getting in a small little fight. We've got our gear back from the confiscatory or confiscatory, however you want to pronounce it. So we're about to try and escape. I'm pretty sure soon is when we come across party member Captain Bosch as well, who, alright, spoiler alert if you haven't played the game and intend to, he was framed for the murder of the king during the signing of the treaty, and due to his insurgents and due to the insurgents of it and the timing of it, it basically left the kingdom of Dalmasca with pretty much nothing out of the terms of surrender. So he's hated by the people, pretty much used as a scapegoat by the Empire to get their own wills across. Now, after you get him and you get out in the open, he's got this, since he was basically a high protector of the realm, and despite being framed, still adheres to the fealty that he swore. He decides, like, oh, now I'm free. I'm going to go protect the empire, protect the kingdom again. And people casually remind him, well, actually, everyone fucking hates you, bro. And he has this cool line. Well, I think it's a cool line where he, as he's sauntering off, he turns around and just flat out says to him, though the people may hate me, that doesn't free me from my charge. When I was younger playing this, I was like, fucking badass, bro. Yeah, you do you. Alright, so, now we're back into some more substantial, playable moments. I'm gonna go the long way because, more likelihood of, random chests and stuff that way. Oop, encounters. Oop. This guy's just taking it pretty much. Oh, you got one shot off. Alright. Now, if you haven't watched the previous video and you don't know much about this game, we're in this prison at the moment, which all they really did is sealed off the lower levels of the fortress, that was covered in sand. So it's not exactly designed with the efficiency of a regular prison. Maybe this is the cheaper option, but it doesn't seem to me to be an effective way to design a prison. People with enough strength or training or whatever could probably break out of here pretty easily. These are highly trained guards, and we're a set of 3 people who barely know each other, doing show work with them pretty much. And I know it's just a game, but come on. Empires are not run on bad decisions. Maybe started by them, but start being stupid, and that's when shit starts to fall apart. I say completely ignoring the enemy that happened to be behind me. Mages dealt with. Look, this guy just fucks off like, oh. Like a guard of Metal Gear Solid. It's like, oh, it must have been nothing. Alright, for those who haven't played the PS4 version before, I just used the fast mode, which pretty much ups the speed of everything. And you can have it set for a factor of 2 or a factor of 4. So during some of the more grindy bits, you probably could be using the 4 more often. I've set it to 2 because it's a bit easier to keep control of the character. I'll show you what it's like if we set it to 4. Pretty difficult to keep Varn on the straight and narrow sometimes with 4. So yeah, just right now I'm fucking lost. Alright, so pick what you need. Whoops. Pick what you need as you need it. Just be wary that times 4 can be a bit harder to control. Or maybe it's fucking easy for you. If it is, go nuts. Now, I've been trying not to use the speed mode in battles and such just yet. One, it's been a while since I played the game, and although I remember quite a bit, I don't want to get ahead of myself just yet and start making poor decisions based on nothing but arrogance. And also later on, which I'll show you when we get to it, you can up the battle speed. Well, you can up the battle speed now, standard, to exploit a to take advantage of an exploit in the game clock in order to increase the efficiency of your summons. We're a bit of ways from the summons at the moment, but when we get there, you know, I'll let you know. Right, someone heal me. Thank you. So, a bit of a brain fart there, couldn't remember what item I needed. Oh, brilliant. So we're just going to circle back along here, scout for any chests that I've missed along the way, and then we'll fuck off. Alright. Oh, here's the judge again. I can't remember which judge this is. I don't think it's Geese, maybe Gabranth. Alright, so we're going to follow in there. That doorway was the doorway that Fran had sensed would help get us out, but we had no way to open it, so the goal was to follow them through, and hopefully they would open it for us.
You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live. Why?
To silence Hondor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanasta, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a fallen kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Badass.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland.
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You're no Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Hi. Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's died, every single one! Even my brother. You killed my brother!
The gods were here.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky. Spare us your quiddities.
Yeah, but he's
A traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
Now, Van may be that might seem quite whiny, especially his voice when he does the whole stuff, but you get used to it. As he grows, it happens a little less as well. Barheim. So what's that, the home of... fucking the home of bars? It seemed like quite a considerable amount of gil in there. So I've got a power relay that's not powering anything at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. Alright, so blue screen. Alright, so we're still in the meeting the characters sort of moments. The game hasn't had an opportunity to really start opening up yet, but when it does, there's quite a few neat areas that I think they're neat. And I really used to enjoy doing the hunts and stuff as well. So we still have that to look forward to. Nothing here. Now, if I recall, this guy's a merchant and he wants something. Borrow? Huh, borrow and a borrow. Oh, joy. Now I'm guessing this is going to do nothing because we haven't actually done anything about it yet. Ah, yes, good guess, Mr. Hawks. Yeah, you're brilliant. Okay. Oh, and I'm guessing the charge is going to fill up. I was going to say slowly and we have to defend someone, but apparently not. Now I think later on in the game something similar pops up and you can use it to power a elevator or something. The amount of charge depends on, how far you can go with it is dependent on the charge. Some shit like that. Alright, so if we let the charge drop, the monsters will start to be more intense. So I think either we have to keep recharging it or... Oh, Mimic.
Hey, who turned out the lights? One of those?
I've heard of these.
Who turned out the lights?
They disguise themselves as all manner of things.
So either we keep recharging it at points or we are limited in how many paths we can pick before it goes dark.
What happens then?
Lights out, and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry. But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too. Clock's ticking.
Alright. So we just gotta beat these guys. Now I'm gonna send Van after the one's actually doing the damage because well, fuck, we wanna fix the problem quickly, right? Oh, shit. Okay, apparently we have to beat all of them. It's a little baby Mimic. Yeah, Mimics grow up to be assholes, so, it doesn't seem to matter what fucking game you're playing. So, we're not going to spare it. Right, eventually we'll have a scenario where there's chests and Mimics close by, so, I should be able to point out the differences when they come up. It's been a while though, so I've got to do my best. Bosch is as a guest, so I'm not going to bother with his one. Just going to take a quick peruse of the license board and see what we can do. Alright, so I'm going to grab... Actually, Libra is very useful. I'm not going to grab it for Van just yet because I tend to be using him doing his stuff more manually at the moment. But when we open up more Gambit options, I'll probably grab that for one of the offhand characters. That way, you know, we can set it automatically for them and have them casting it. So just grab Bolt there, an extra Gambit slot, so that should be useful. Let's check what equipment we've got going on. Tourmaline ring. Okay, so there's not much that I want to do with them just now. Now, I don't know if this means that when she casts potions they do more health, or they do more health on her. But I'm gonna get that gain MP after defeating foe and potions one for now. Regardless, because they will be good. Right, remedy lore is awesome later on. So remedies in this don't automatically cure everything like in the others. You have to get these remedy lore licenses for the characters that you want to have casting them. Now we're going to go down the stairs. Now I realised you could fucking see that there were stairs there. We're at the top, so yes, we're going down. Apologise. Mimics in this game slightly different than a traditional sense. Instead of them just being a you know, a chest that opens up and has the big floppy tongue that comes out, these ones will look like the chest but turn into something more insectoid. I'm not really sure, more like a bug. They seem to only have 4 legs, so they're not really an insect nor an arachnid, but I'm sure you guys are smart enough to see where I'm going with that. Right. Oh, fucking bats. Now, it's a while before you come back here, but I'm pretty sure this thing is a bit longer than... Yeah, we're not fitting the rest of this dungeon in 7 minutes, so this one's going to be one of the slightly longer ones. Yeah, so we're facing south at the moment. And... right. I'm going to take the right-hand path, or the west-hand path here. There's a mimic you can clearly see up there. So we're going to get rid of that from sucking those things dry. Plus it's a dead-end path, so well, that's just how I play. Going for the dead ends and the off paths first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's fucking bat stealings again. Oh, can't stress it enough, but I fucking hate those things later in the game. And they're never really too powerful to be a threat by themselves, but You know, they tend to gank you whilst you're trying to fight other things, and it's just, doesn't matter how good you are, if you're not paying attention, shit can go pear-shaped pretty quickly. Now that goes for real life as well, so you know, take heed, and yeah, remember you heard it here first. Or you fucking didn't, I don't know. I can't recall which is the dead end path, so we're going to try this one. Ah, so now we've got seekers, so very fucking asshole bats. Oh, I've got a bit of time, so I'm going to alter Fran's gambits, am I? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave them as they are. Oh, shit. The Balthier has an extra one now, so let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna add for Balthier to also be aiming for the foe with the lowest HP. Alright, so with this order around, you know, if there's only one visible, he should automatically detect that, but once we're in a bunch, he's going to go for the lowest one first. And if Van's off fighting someone else, Balthier should be trying to whittle down the numbers now by going for those with the lowest HP, so he will jump in and attack Van's target eventually, but hopefully knocking off other characters first. Now, first aid's not really doing the bizzo now, so we're going to have him casting potions as well, now that we're here. Now I've set him at HP less than 30%, even though Fran's set to do it at HP less than 50. And the reason for that being is that Fran should be doing this, you know, herself, but if everyone's if HPs start getting too low, then Balthier should start helping with that. Both of them still have low enough HP that one potion should be enough to help these problems. And as you probably saw, I had Fran's order around the other way, so she wasn't really doing dick to help anyone in the middle of battles. It's not really her fault, of course. You know, I'm the one playing the game, and you know, got to take some responsibility. Alright. Nope. Alright, good. So, now I've got healing going on in the middle of battle, now that I've set things up properly. Oh, fucking bats. So guessing these zones sorry, that really has been a while. Guessing these zones contain the maps then? Now there's a trophy now, Scrivener, for completing all the maps. Now I've seen two different things on trophy pages. One saying you don't have to explore every portion of the map. Now I'm not really sure how that goes. I think you still have to go to every area on the map, but you don't have to actually use this useless zoom. See how I've got the Brighton section here? This is the sections we've actually been to within that portion of the map, and this darkened section we haven't stepped foot in. Now I think you only have to step into each area. I don't think you have to actually brighten up every portion of that area. I'm not sure, and if you know better, please let me know. I'm sure I'll Google it at some point when I'm trying to hunt down that trophy. And if I know better at any point, I'll let you know. Fucking shit, die. Oh, that little nook was just begging for a chest, but no, it didn't have one. Will we get one in here? Yes, we will. This guy listing lazily towards that as if we couldn't see him. A bit like a fucking cat, hiding behind a blade of grass. Like, ooh, you can't see me. Oh shit. I can't remember whether we go the whole way or not in this part. I know we come back through here later, or we can come back through here later. So for now, I'm just gonna really take it as it comes. I could use a guide, I suppose, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, still. The feasibility of these things in these games is still, it's still a bit loco, really. Like, sure, I can understand a mimic might have iron scraps on them, but I don't know if it would be that mid-fight. But you know, we're not going to question it because, hey, that's why you should never really ask me questions either. Look any different? Because it's not. Battle harness. Harness, for fuck's sake. Get a battle... Shit! I'm gonna do some shit and see if I can equip some shit. Now, for those of you that noticed, that does mean I'm going to drop a bit of magic power with Vaan, but I haven't been using any magic power with him, so it's okay. No accessory for Baltier? Alright. Archaea armlet. But I might save that. Give it to my healer. Alright, so I'm going to try and get Baltier, either Firefly or the Archaea armlet. Yeah, particularly since he's basically the last line healer at the moment. Well, he's not going to stay that way, but yeah, need to give him a bit of extra going on. Oop, shit, lost my stuff. In real life, that is. Alright, gonna leave that Gambit slot unlocked for not unlocked? Not going to unlock it? Right. I'm not touching it just yet until I open up more things for him to do. Alright. And away we go. Shit, we're about 40 minutes. How many more screens? 1, 2. Fuck. Alright, this is kind of dragging out a bit, and I don't know about you, but I don't find these ones as interesting as the first couple. Oh, really loose definition of the word interesting, I know. Well, maybe I just don't find these settings as good a source of things for humor, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm trying to explain too much as well. So it looks like the way is blocked. Okay, so I'm not confident that that's permanently blocked. I think later on, maybe when you come back here, you come back through this way? I don't really recall. What I'm hoping for though is that it's blocked for now. So fucking desserts. I'm not really one for desserts in real life, so now that I've got to go all fisty, fucking punchy with them in a video game, so oh great. This one does seem to be a bit more stubborn than the ones before, and I think Bosch is actually hitting for zeros, pretty low. I might check his board. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. If there isn't, he's just kind of slightly useless at the moment. No, can't. Alright, so we got Boss just waving his fucking knuckles at shit, and although I appreciate the effort, you know, it'd be nice if he picked up some of this equipment and used it. Let's see if I can use one of these on it for... I'm just hoping it'll have some sort of effect, so... Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was alright. Don't really want to use the second one on him, the other ones on him just yet. Might be a bit of a waste. There was no other ones. Alright, this does ranged. So I'm gonna set it on the enemy in the middle of the room and see what happens. Well, I healed him. That was not intentional. So we get rid of him. Alright, sorry everyone, my phone started ringing, so I've got to end it there.